Hello, this type of attachment method is a semi-permanent one, and this is using glue or a combination of glue and tape depending on your preference. This method can actually last for 2 to 3 weeks. The length of time does vary from person to person, and this really is down to the product as well as how much someone perspires, also the composition of the perspiration. So some people are a bit more acidic, and the acidity can break down the glues faster. So again, it's a case of playing around and seeing if it works for you. Be prepared with this method. It can be 2 to 3 weeks. Different products depending on whatever. The front hairline is the area that is the weakest when you sleep on it. So this is the area that's going to come up more. So if you're going to go anywhere on holiday or something like that, make sure that you take the glue and the tapes with you to adjust if necessary. Personally, I wouldn't want a glue method or any permanent attachment method on my head for more than about 2 or 3 weeks. I have seen it where people, well, I've seen it with people who've even had it on for 6 months, and it's just disgusting. It really needs to be 2 or 3 weeks, because I personally like to take off the unit and give the head a really good clean underneath. I know with a full lace wig you still can get the water through, but you need to scrub at the scalp and keep it clean. Remember as well that any semi-permanent attachment means you're going to be sleeping in it, and when you sleep in a piece you're going to half the life of the hair in half. So again, you've got to factor that in to budgeting for that. So to start with, very similar with how I showed you with the gel method. Take your glue, it's really strong sticky stuff. Now this is totally different to the other methods. The spiking gel is not a glue. It's meant for wearing a day or 2 or 3 days at a time. This is meant for long-term wear, so it's a completely different product. You apply the glue, a thin coat to the hairline, wherever you want to wear it. You may want to wear it just at the front or all the way around, depending on the unit or your preference. Again, let that dry. Give it kind of 6 to 7 minutes to go tacky. Again, you can use a hairdryer to speed up the process. As I've said before, keep it on a cool setting. If you're just using glue, you're going to want to do about 4 coats. So apply a thin line, dry it, apply another one, dry it, all the way around. It's a very, very secure method. When you put your unit on, you need to do it inside out. So I would keep the hair up inside, place it on the top of the head. I personally like to put the front hairline in first, hold it down, and then move the rest back in. Once you're happy with it, there is a bit of movement at first, so it's fine. Once you're happy with the position, take your scarf, band, whatever, tie it round quite tightly and leave it on there. 15 minutes, it's probably safer to do it about an hour, half an hour. Just make sure that's really, really secure. The other way that you can do this is by adding tapes as well. So it really is personal preference. Apply the glue, let it dry, 1 or 2 coats maybe. Then get your tapes. Apply the tapes over the top. You can even add another layer of glue over the top of the tape if you like. Again, it really is just playing about with it, seeing which is the most secure method for you. Whatever you do though, whether you're using tapes, the glue, 1 coats, 4 coats, it all depends. Make sure you put the band on the end and allow it to dry. Okay, so you've had the unit on for a couple of weeks, and it's time to take it off and give yourself a bit of a breather. So to do this, because it is a strong glue, you can't just remove with water like you can with other products or conditioner. You need to use the glue remover. So what you can do, it comes in sprays or like this. You can put it with a lollipop stick or a cotton bud. So you apply product to the brush and then just gently around your edges, work it in all the way around. You need to put a decent amount of product in there. Perhaps leave it for 2 or 3 minutes to work in and loosen it, and then you can start to gently remove and pull around the edges. as you go.